Hi, I'm Fraser Simpson, and I'm here at the Tax Mechanic. In this video, I'm going to talk about tax planning. It's important to be proactive as opposed to reactive when dealing with your taxes.
I have all walks of life come to me with the tax problems. And they can be businessmen, astronauts, doctors, teachers. There's really not one set group of people that don't file their taxes. When clients come to me, they usually come in a stressed out manner. They've got a problem that they haven't dealt with for years sometimes, and so they don't know what their options are. When they speak to me, I tell them, explain their options, tell them how easy it is to deal with their problem. If you do more than 1 year at a time, you get non-filer penalties and egregious penalties. So your tax can basically be doubled by the penalty. So it's important to file as soon as you can. All it takes is a quick phone call to me. I can do the application over the phone, and you can have a confirmation that you're in the program in an hour. So your problems are solved, you're protected from prosecution or penalties. You get 90 days to file. Within that time period, I make sure that you get filed up and your tax problem is solved. All you have to do is call me. Clients have three main options to solve their tax problem. The first one is they can file their late taxes in a batch. And I don't recommend this because it would get triggered for audit and it'd be assessed a huge penalty. The penalties are, there's various levels. You've got non-filer penalties, egregious penalties, so forth. So it can really double the tax. So if your tax is $50,000 problem, becomes $100,000. The second option is a VDP application, and that allows taxpayers to file late taxes without fear of prosecution and without penalty. I've been doing them for years, done hundreds, and no one has been assessed a late filing penalty through the VDP. It's a good program, and we've had really high success rate. That's the one that I highly recommend for everybody if they qualify. I've got a separate video on VDPs, and I'll go through all the qualification steps for that to see if it's suitable for you. If it's not, the third option is just hiring someone like myself to approach Revenue Canada and represent you, and I would negotiate a settlement for you. I would try to get the penalties reduced or waived, and if you can't afford to pay the tax debt at that time, I would also do a payment arrangement for you. The payment arrangement becomes a legal document that gets assigned to your account, so that they can't take any legal action while it's in force. All you have to do is maintain your payments and your problem is over. So literally nobody has any reason for not filing late taxes. There's going to be no prosecution. And unfortunately, with the media, they hear people in the States going to jail for taxes. They think that happens in Canada. It does very rarely, but you really almost have no chance of being prosecuted in Canada. So it really is an urgent situation. You can save yourself thousands of dollars, and the aggravation of when they come to you, they put you into a different stream. So they will be looking at you more closely. It's better for you to go to them. And if you want me to help you with that, I'll file the application, and within an hour you can have a confirmation that you've been filed and now protected against any penalties. So it's easy as picking up the phone, calling me. Within an hour, you'll have a confirmation, and your problems will be solved. All you got to do is call me. Like you don't have to file actual returns. And I hardly watch TV. In fact, I don't watch TV. I'm watching this on YouTube, Fox News and CNN and all that. So they've mentioned at least 5 different times this week, as I kept track of it, of people going to jail for tax evasion. I'm keeping like notes and records and stuff like this, and I just keep shocking myself with how many people, like almost this last week, I got like something like 5 new clients. I'd say 4 of them thought that that there was potential for a prosecution, right? And Canadians are watching this, and they think we're not too far different from the States. They think, geez, if I come forward, there's a good chance I could go. Are you kidding me? Like, this is Canada.